Hello Mark, can you hear me? I had trouble with the mic earlier, so I'm hoping it's okay now. Hello? Yeah, good, thanks. Gee. I'd unplugged it to do something and I put the computer on to the dinner time-ish, and I couldn't figure out why there was no sound, because I thought I hadn't touched anything, but obviously I had. So, there you go. Big day tomorrow, isn't it? Everything's set. Everything's going well. Ooh, oh no, pussycat, go away. Go away. Yeah. Good. I don't want you in here, pussycat, go away. Come on. Go, go, go. You should be on camera. And you haven't got a thingy license. Someone might think they're your cat, their cat. Yeah, fair bit of good and bad news. So, wait for some to come on, at least, and have a drink in the meantime. I'm fine, but my partner's in hospital, so I've got 2 phones, and I'm also expecting a delivery from Amazon that will come during this stream, so I'm going to have to belt off for that. Hey, stop it. I'm all set for Friday as well. Well, I've got the COVID certificate, jabs, and my tickets, and all I want now is Stephen at Bear Lane to turn up on time. Yeah, it's well, it started off it was her legs, but they found a little bit of heart problems, so it's not so good as it was. But my daughter's away to see her now. She only went in yesterday afternoon, so I don't even know. Obviously a doctor's seen her, but we haven't heard anything except from her, and she's so tired because she wasn't sleeping. But she's probably slept most of the time she's been there. But we'll get there. But it's the cat's fault, by the way. She scratched her leg and it's sort of, she's got lymphedema, and it didn't help. Her legs started watering like mad, and she left it too long. She should have got in touch with the doctors about 3 months ago. But that's thingy. Anyway, let's bring up a picture. Let's get rid of that. If I find the right mouse, and where I'm going. Yay! And there I am. Yeah, she'll be okay. She's a fighter. It's the same video because, as you can understand, things haven't been going too well. But I haven't had time to do anything else. I've even mucked up something I did today. I've got the wrong sizing, so it's back to the drawing board. I think she'll be in for a while. I honestly think she'll be in hospital for a few months at least. She was in hospital just about a year before COVID, or 6 months before COVID or whatever, and she got can't remember what it was, one of these hospital bloody thingies, and that kept her in there probably 3 months longer than what she needed to be, so she wasn't happy about that. And of course her muscles then in her legs had gone, and we used to go walking every day until then, till she went in hospital, and she's hardly walked since. But that's a lot of that's her own fault. She wouldn't get out of the chair. So there you go. Come on, someone else. Where's Lane Stephen? He's in trouble with me. I've started laying a track, which there's a little video about that to come later on. Hello Simon, good evening and welcome. Oh, right, I shall be back in 2 secs. Right, I'm back, sort of, when I get to my chair. Sorry about that, I forgot my notes, or not, little bits of notes. Right, well, anyone else come on while I was away? Alright, no, no to that, Simon. It's not a brilliant week for me, which I shall explain in a minute. I'm looking forward to the show on Friday in Glasgow. I've got a floor plan of who's where and this, that and the other. So I'm sort of marking out where I want to go. I'm going to try and do a video while I'm there, but I'm not going to concentrate on layouts. I want to concentrate on, like, well, Rails of Sheffield and all the stands as opposed to the layouts, because there'll be enough of the layouts, there won't be many of the actual stands. So that's my thinking anyway. And Jenny Kirk is going to be there, and she's on, what stand is she on? B49, which is basically right in the middle, I think. B49. Oh no, it's to one side but in the middle but to one side. Yeah, this is, I haven't done a lot of video actual, even though I've had camcorders and stuff like that for years and years and years, I've never really done a lot with them, so it'd be quite fun to see how well it comes out. Well, I'm disgusted. I bought some Allsop wagons. I think there's one in the video that's going on at the moment, and they got sliding doors. They're main line, and I only paid £5 or £6 for every one of them. I was looking on eBay today, they're like 10 upwards, and then there's like £3.50 postage. So you're talking about £13 is like the minimum. So I'm hoping, even have to pay 10, I want another couple, you see. So I'm hoping I can get a couple more there. And I also would like to get like 4 or 5 hopper wagons. And some coaches and I made a list of stuff I want. The one loco I'm going to look for and hope to get is a Black 5, hopefully DCC ready, but as long as it's not split chassis I'm not worried. Right, coffee time. Slow again tonight. Is anyone else on? I haven't seen any notifications earlier. Well, this is my first show, so I don't know what to expect really. Although having said that, I've watched a lot of videos of shows, so I just hope the prices are good. Everyone says they're quite, the prices are down, but I mean, Rails of Sheffield, there's a good example. their eBay shop used to be quite good. Their prices have shot up, so it looks like I'll have to get a bank loan tomorrow. Some more wagons from Oxfordville, triple pack. What type of wagons were they, Simon? New wise, it's the best way to buy them in these triple packs and double packs and that. I've noticed that. Hello Leslie, good evening mate. Doo doo doo. Ooh. Where's that though? Ooh. It's nippy up here tonight. It's really wet, windy and horrible. And my poor daughter's had to go out in it. 7 plank weather. Is that just a normal sort of basically I don't know. I haven't even got one handy. The normal type 7 plank wagons, yeah. Yeah. I think there's another storm on its way, but it hasn't been named yet. It's not that big yet. I'm surprised that some of the sheds haven't, you know, people who've got stuff in the sheds haven't lost the roofs on them. And it always amazes me every time there's a big gale or whatever, the amount of people that don't either take down their trampolines or don't tie them down well enough. I saw one must have been on eBay where it was actually on the front of either a 43 or a Zuma type 800 or something. It's wrapped around the front. Okay. I'm not worried whether they're private or not, and any of my stuff it doesn't really matter to me. That was another thing I was looking at. It was Coleman's Mustard. There's coal wagons and sort of like vent vans, but the price of them are really high, or what the ones I've seen are like £15–16, which I think is ridiculous. Did anyone watch the Rails of Sheffield release video today that's done by Hornby magazine? Hello Nick. Yay, got it right first time. And I didn't even look at my list. Yeah, I see everyone's been knocking Hornby and Bachmann, but I didn't think the price of the stuff on that was that cheap. I mean, they're all going to have to put the prices up. That's obvious, but still a lot. Good evening, Ewan. That's better. Where's everyone been tonight? Oh, lost one. I've got a cat now. You want to come on the telly? Go and see the girls and boys. Well, boys. Come here. There we go. There's our little kitten. That's the mischief that's caused all the problems with Shirley. Right, off you go. Alright, here's 170. Yeah, but there was one that was over £200, I think. I'm sure there was. Which is, you know, I can't even remember which it was. I mean, I was watching it, but on the phone at the same time. So it was sort of half and half. I'll have to watch it again. Right, there's a few on now. Right, let's get the news out of the way first. The good news first. I've started my layout. I've been cutting cork, and I've got half of one of the ovals on the board that's right in front of me, but I should definitely have that finished, possibly tomorrow, hopefully. But my partner's been taken into hospital, so at the moment it's all up in the air, sort of thing, what's happening. I'm getting to the show on Friday. Me and my daughter are getting, because now we can leave her now. Well, she's not in the house, so it's going to be dodgy before, but we could all go now. She told us to go, in fact. So, and my daughter wouldn't go unless she was safe. The other news is, of course, Friday. Yeah, someone told me that Jenny, everyone apparently is meeting up at Jenny's at 2 o'clock on Friday. Is that right? Does anyone know? Yeah, it's her legs. It's, you know, I mean, they can always cut them off. She'll lose some weight as well then. Right, I've got the stand. It's B49, I think. I've got a floor mat, and all the lot that's there, which is about 80 odd. I had it written down, but I've forgotten it. 40, 80, 1, 2, 87 stands. One's ice cream and one's fudge, mind you. Chicken Jenny stand on Friday, but also Saturday and Sunday for the stragglers. Now, I definitely won't be there Saturday and Sunday. I'll be visiting hospital, I expect. But also, I'm expecting a delivery from Amazon that could come during this stream, which I think it will do. So you'll lose me for like 5 minutes. But I need it. It's memory. Hello, Ollie. Good evening, mate. And how's you? I didn't get advance tickets. Ah, right. Well, I'll be getting in at 10 o'clock, not past. Hello, Stephen. Good evening. Okay, Stephen. Thanks for coming on. Don't forget to hit the like button then. We'll probably meet up with Leslie, I would think, because at least we know, you've probably got his phone number, haven't you? Ooh, it's getting close, Nick. Are you going, Ewan? I'm sure you said you were, but I might be wrong. My memory's terrible anyways, as everyone knows. Oh, God. I can't get comfortable tonight. And I can't stand up because my camera will miss me. Have you got an order? You must have an order number though, Nick, haven't you? Just make certain you got that with you, and then they could always look up on the records, can't they? Must have a computer somewhere there. Yeah, you'll get in with that. Right, that's at least 4 or 5 of us, and I'm sure isn't Digger? Is Digger going? I think, isn't he? Digger Evans. I think he's going. There's one name, I can't remember what it was, that I had sort of down for who was going on the Friday, and I can't find the list as per normal. Okay, Ollie, be on the stream later. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. Yeah, well, I don't fancy that. I'll be up at 2:30, but that'll be to go to a loo and hopefully get back to sleep again for a couple of more hours. That's every night. That's why I fall asleep at night. I sleep for like 2 hours in 2-hour batches. I don't know how many times I've fallen asleep on Anthony Street. Alright, I wake up still on it, but only sleep because I'm in my chair, so it's comfortable, and then just nod off. But I've been playing a game like last a minute on my phone, and I can fall asleep during it. Yeah, well, Stephen's hoping to be at 9, at about 9. It'll be about an hour from here. It's basically all motorway from my house. It's only the motorway, or dual carriageway motorway, is just up the road from us. So, and at the other end, you come off the motorway and you're virtually at the exhibition. So the other end's very easy, in fact. Plus the fact Stephen's been there a few times, he knows his ways and about. It can rain while we're in the show, but it mustn't rain. Oh, my cat's got behind. Damn. Come here. Come on. Oh, of course, she's right behind me. Come on out here, you. Come on. Bloody cats. Oh, that's what I haven't got on. My light. That should be better. If you hear a lot of shelving coming down and knocks, and that's the cat, and I can't get to her. Come here. Get out here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, who'd have pets? We are working on 1 hour 30 from Carlisle. See, when I used to go down south to go fishing at like Birmingham area, I used to love getting to Carlisle. It's just up the road from there. You go onto the A74 and you're off the motorway all the way home then. Right, give me a second. Right, down. Go on. Out. Go on. So I can't close the door because I need to hear the front door, so she's getting in here. Can't lock her in anyway. Right, where are we? Train in from EK to Central and low level out. We'll blow that. Today up here I would not be out taking pictures of trains. I'd have to have full PPE. Get out. Go on. Shift. Go and eat. I'll get you. That's it. I got rid of her. Fly spray. She doesn't like aerosols. Right. What is on my house? So where are you coming up from, Ewan? Ooh. Right, I'll put my my little bit of filming I've done. But as I say, I haven't had much time because of Shirley going into hospital and messing around. But it's also not very good. as you can see that the titles don't line up. I did the wrong size, so I've got to mess about with that tomorrow as well, or even tonight, come to think of it. Right, there we go. We've got the cans of beans. What's this? Yeah, always. Yeah. Right. As you can see, I've cut a little bit court, obviously, because there's one bit under the cans. I knew it was 4.5 inches from the wall, so that bit's 4.5. Then I needed to get the two curves, the big one on the outer there, right, because it goes to a lift up, and that's what I'm more worried about. Once I get the lift up done on both tracks, I'll be happy. Then I can sort of belt to it, but I'm really being careful that I get this bit right. On this one, you'll see I've got, I think it's only the one done of the circle. Oh no, both bits of cork. The track isn't nailed, screwed or anything, it's just laying on top at the moment. But it all, when it was put together, it went perfectly. So that's all good at the moment. And as I said, I've been cutting cork, and now if I can remember what I'm trying to cut off. There we go, back to it anyway. So it's coming. Oh, below that, what's that? 3, 4, that's nearly 5 hours. Oh, so I can get down south in that time. Whew. Oh, East Coast Bride. Right. Get out. She's being a pain. Anyone want to buy a cat? House trained? Litter trained? Okay, Nick. Yeah, what else have I got written down here? Shirley in hospital. Oh, by the way, it's not COVID, it's her legs. But she's got a little bit of fluid on the heart, or something, so hopefully it's blood. I just thought that. Get out. Right, the things I'm definitely looking for when I get to the show anyways, as I've been saying a couple of weeks now, a Black 5, hopefully DCC ready at least. Right, I don't know what ours is, it's just a normal Moggy. Oh, she's cute enough and this, that and the other, but I can't shut the door because if the Amazon guy, woman, whatever, gets in without using the buzzer and knocks on the door, I can't always hear the door in there. So I've had to leave the door open so I can hear it. But there you go. Yeah, a Black 5 DC ready if possible. A box of Seafoam, which I've seen there's two lots that have come into the show that have got it. So I'm giving some of that to Stephen, because I won't use it all. I'll buy it and he can have half or whatever. I've got to get 2 bits of track to go with the wide points of the right angles or whatever, and I don't want to use flex for that. I definitely want the right thing. And what's the last thing? Oh, and well, it's not the last thing. I'll get 2, 4 and 6 millimeter grass. I'm thinking about sort of like spring or autumn. I don't want summer. I want it sort of, the end of summer would be okay, because you wouldn't have really long grass in spring, would you? Because it'd be just starting to grow. So I want a bit of longer grass, so it's got to be a later date, I think. Cat, will you buzz off? Go out. Oh. My daughter had been here, she could have had the cat and done the delivery. I'm also after, I'm going to get some Hunt's couplings probably. I'm going to get the newer ones and replace the ones I've got on my HST 7 Cities, because that one keeps letting go of the couplings, and that's Hunt's couplings are on that. But I think the spring part of it's a little bit too sort of tight sort of thing, and they don't go round nicely. They sort of jump round, and it's definitely on the thing because I feel it. If I get one of the carriages and just move the coupling, you can feel where it sort of doesn't want to go, and then it goes. You know, it's like I've filed it down a bit, and it definitely is better, but it's hard to get into it. I'll get some new couplings and see what happens with them. Hopefully a better, stronger magnets. I need something to throw at this cat. Got it. Right, found it. Bit of cellophane. Makes a bit of noise, and she belts off. She probably wants to play with it. Yeah, and I want some metal wheels. I want to replace some of the plastic wheels on stuff. And as I said, I want some hopper wagons if I can get them. And basically anything I see that I fancy. Shirley's given me 200 quid to buy me birthday present, which half of it was bought 2 weeks ago, was it? With a class 70. And I've now got to find something else. Probably the Black 5. And I don't know what Carol's going to do. Probably Carol will say, do you want that? And I'll say, yes, of course. But I'm also looking out for any diesel I haven't got. I haven't got a 31. I know that, and I think it's either a 57 or a 50, class 57 or class 54. Well, £100. She's back again. That's definitely working. She comes back, mind you, but I'd also like to get some more of these Southern Region coaches. For some reason, I'm a Western GWR man. I always lived on the GWR, but for some reason I've gone over to Southern. I've got probably more getting on for more Southern now, and I have Western. Although having said that, I've got a Pannier, got a Hall, and I suppose you could count Harry Potter's. That's a Western, isn't it? Really. Panniers, Tanawanas. I actually saw something the other day, and actually they named my favourite loco, because from when I was a kid, the Tanawanas in it. Just a shame there's only one left, and it's not a working one. Yeah. Oh, right, I'll be back in a tick. That's Amazon. you out now. Right, all I need to do now is find the cat. There's my parcel. All that for an SD memory card. Big parcel. Right, anyone come on while I was away? Oh. Now, I'm after probably wagons and carriages more than locos. When I was under 50 locos, I said to Shirley, "Oh, I'll stop at 50. I'm getting on for 100." So, but I mean, having said that, she's probably bought me about 4 since then, and Carol's bought me a few. Carol's good. When she goes away anywhere, she looks in the second-hand shops and all this sort of thing, and usually comes back with something. I've just got to get into doing scenery. That's my aim. Once the layout's done, I definitely want to do some scenery, because this time it'll be, if it's running fine, it'll be down for good. Well, for now anyway. Right, there's the cat. I can now get rid of it. Right. Right, that's that sorted. One cat locked out. Haven't got to worry about going behind and knocking stuff over now. Yeah, I know for a fact I'll come home with something. Yeah, I'm annoyed with Aquascale, the Curascale or whatever it's called, that they're bringing out the purple Deltic. That was one of my things that would make money on eBay, but now if they're bringing that out, it brings the price back down again. Well, having said that, second hand have gone up. But there you go. Oh, you can meow all you want, cat. Yeah, my daughter's coming. I bet she goes to the fudge store, and if it's kits to make fudge, she'll definitely buy some of that. She's been making fudge for a fair few years now. She takes it to work, and it doesn't last long apparently. That's something I might try. I might sort of must be able to get a very cheap like tanker, N-gauge tanker. I might try and get some track, not hit now, but at some stage get some track, and even if it's only a circle, have a go at, see what I think about N-gauge. I've got too many O-gauge stuff now, or too much O-gauge stuff now to go completely, but wouldn't mind having a go. Sort of do it as like a mine, and trucks and that, with a little diesel thing of some sort. Possibly build one that like the side sitting things that the miners have, and that to go down the mines to get the wagons. I think it's something like that. I think we should have all met up at West Hill Wagon Works. Seems everyone's going there. Well, trains don't go on water. Aren't you coming from Ireland, Nick? Ah, right. Yeah, but see, Shirley bought. That's another thing. Shirley bought an HST Swan livery because it was made in the year that Carol was born. For some reason, she wanted one, so she's got that, and it's got lit up carriages on it. So try more. Waterford. Where the Crystal? Is it Waterford Crystal? Hot air balloon. The wind's that fast, you'll get here in no time. They're going to light a fag up then for some reason. I mustn't. Glider. Nah, it's over war. Nah. Right. Back fire, see if there's something else. Oh, I'm getting fish plates, but I mean that's, don't count them as really going out to buy anything. There was something else though. Oh yeah, I want to see if there's anyone's got any sort of couplings to change from D or tension lock, is it? I don't know what it's called. D down to NEM pockets. I printed some, just the pocket, but if there's ones that will actually fit, I can take a picture of it and hopefully blow it up and 3D it. That's the aim. So if I get one pack of something. I haven't done any work on the DVD motor conversion because I haven't been in this room. When I have been in this room, I've been doing the track and cutting, but it's been cold in this room. But we'll get there. As I say, we're surely in hospital. I don't know what's going to work out for visiting. Carol apparently works. If there was a little path, she could walk there within like 10 minutes from her work. But to get there walking, it's like a big circle to go round to it. But the bus that goes into the shopping centre where she works goes to the hospital anyway, so. And then she gets the same bus home halfway and then changes for another one. But in fact, the HST that I was talking about is just going around the track. It's the one with the lit up lights. Yeah, we you can have only one at a time, and you can only have 3 on the list to visit. So if you've got a family of 8, only 3 can go, and only one at a time. But we're only a family of 3 total, plus the cat, and the cat's not allowed in. Alright. And we get, oh, did you hear we're getting rid of masks? Yeah. They're safe at the moment, but in a month's time, wearing a mask is safe, but I don't know why we've got to wait nearly a month to take them off. Hello Simo, good evening mate. Nice of you to join. Nice. Yeah, there's that. Shirley's good. I mean, when she was in hospital, and as I say, it's her legs, so the upper body part of her and everything's fine. She'll be knitting. I can guarantee it. She ordered a big bag of wool because one of our friends' daughter had a wee boy. She used to be knitting for that, and she bought all this baby wool online, cheap. It's in this weather. That's the worst thing. If it's it's not windy or rainy, it's not bad, but because it's not that long on the bus, it's 2 buses, but it's the same stop, change at the same bus stop for both buses. And when we get to the hospital, it goes into the hospital, and we get off, cross the road, and we're in the block that she's in. So and it's even got a cafe, and hopefully a toilet. So if I don't see you before anyway, well I will. Oh no, that's Friday night, isn't it? We'll have to be back for Anthony's. I see those that are going to the show at Jenny's at 2 or whilst walking about. You can't miss me. I'll be the one wearing a funny hat. I don't know what I'll be wearing. Haven't thought yet. Yeah, she'll be knitting 95% of the time, I would think. But she's got to, when her legs are better, she's got to start walking. That's partly my fault, but I get the same thing off her. I know, and she doesn't do anything. And that's been the biggest problem, trying to get her to do something. But hopefully with this, we'll sort her legs out, and we might. Well, having said that, I'm getting a bit old for now long walks. But I'd like to get back out walking. We used to walk all the unused Edinburgh railway lines, which there's loads. Walk the length and breadth of Edinburgh, and even we went out to Pennycook, and we walked from Pennycook back to Edinburgh. Back to, where did we walk to? Bonnyrigg. All on old railway lines, well, pathways now. But I wish I hadn't taken a few of them out, mind you. Could have used them for the tram, would have helped. It saves a lot of money. Right, I'm going to knock off at 5:02 to give everyone and me a chance to go to the loo, make a cup of coffee, drink, open a can of beer, kick the dog, whatever, kick the missus in. No, I better not say that. Yeah, but it was enjoyable. I mean, we weren't walking fast, we were just sort of just walking. And if I ever see anything, you know, I've got to go and look at that properly. Like there's one route that actually goes from one side of Edinburgh to the other. On the other side, what side? Granton side, the shore side. There's bits and pieces of platforms that are hidden because they've built, instead of using the line, they've actually built to the right of the line. But you can actually still see the platform underneath the grass and bracken and stuff. And that's what I'm more interested in. And obviously we've also Scotland Street Tunnel, which goes from Scotland Street, obviously goes all the way up to Waverley Station, and from platform 9 there's still the opening, and it's now obviously marked and sort of like not a blue plaque, but you know what I mean, it's actually marked over it. They used it in the war for an air raid shelter. It's right in the rock. And they used to have probably a steam winch, I would have thought. Used to winch up the carriages, which I was very interested in. And it also was used as a car sales group at one stage. Right, as I said, 2 o'clock. If you don't see you before, on stand B49, Jenny's stand with her upside down, is it upside down she calls it, layout, I'll be there. If my watch is still working by then, which it should be. I'll be charging it tomorrow. Cat, shush. She's a thing. The only time she doesn't cry when I'm not around is when I go to the shops in the morning because I can't hear her. But the other lot say that she's fine. Is that an animal? Yeah, I don't know. It's quite funny. Stephen sent me a floor plan, and initially the couple of places we wanted to go to are like you go in the door and they're right in front of us. A7, whatever that is, I can't remember now. KMS Railtech is one of them, and KR Models that's B9, so it can't have been that. And Rail says Sheffield are right at the front as well, not far in. So I don't know if I'm going to head there or belt down the other end to see what's down there before anyone else gets there. I want to see Eddie's Clark. What's Eddie's Clark? Hang on, what's it on there? Eddie's Clark, Eddie's Clark trains. B36, that is. You got a map? Yeah, my first and probably my last show, so I'm hoping it's a good one. I might go next year if I feel alright, you know, still able to walk. Right, anyone got any news of their layouts? And don't forget, Ollie's on straight after me. And I think Trains in the Attic is on as well. I think he's on at 8, it's 7 now, isn't it? I think Trains in the Attic is on at 8 o'clock. Where his builds, his kit builds. I'll be more than likely catching up with both. A bit of both. Right, I'm going to say goodbye. Everyone take care please, and those going to the show, obviously I'll see you at the show, and if I can find out where my mouse is I'll get this done before the cat wrecks our door. I can't, oh god, that's the wrong mouse, no wonder it's not working. Yeah, take care everyone, yeah, bye for now, take care, see you at the show.